Patrick's doing the DK. I think a lot of our listeners out there in podcast land just got notification over the weekend. They got in.
Oh, really? That's when they announced it?
Yeah, I think it's happened in the last 10 days. So we've noticed a nice uptick in DK training questions. And this is a really good one. So for all of you out there doing the Dirty Kansas, we have a gravel plan that we recommend everyone do for the 7 weeks prior to the DK. You want to allow a week of recovery to go into that thing super fresh. So that's why we say 7 weeks. But Patrick is doing the 18 weeks of Sweet Spot training plan now. He started January 14th, and that would take him to May 19th if he follows it to the end. But then what that would do is that would be over top the 6 weeks. Gravel plan. And this is kind of what we talked about in our podcast last week, how to stack and sequence our plans. Yeah. So what you want to do, Patrick, keep following your 18 weeks of Sweet Spot plan, but go ahead and program in the 6 weeks gravel plan, lay it out to begin 7 weeks prior to the DK. Your last week is a regeneration week going in there, and then see what overlaps. What overlaps is probably from the 18 weeks of Sweet Spot plan, probably what you want to just copy and paste and move to another section of the summer, like move it to July. Yeah. So do your 18 weeks of Sweet Spot until your 6 weeks gravel plan begins. And I would really emphasize these gravel simulation rides for the DK. Don't try to ride a 200-mile simulation ride. But I do think some 5, 6, and 7 hour plus rides are in your future. I know you can do it, Patrick. So get out there and put the time in the saddle.
With the full gear setup, I think is huge. Like
hydration, nutrition. That's the biggest things you want to work on.
Yeah.
And make sure your equipment's dialed.
All
Test
the training out tires and tire choice, and you're like, if you're going to take a hydration pack with you, ride your 6-7 hours with that to make sure it's comfortable and fits well and all that kind of stuff. I think that's, these races are so unique in their length and their demands that there's no other way to prepare for them than to just prepare for them in practice.
That's right. Thus the simulation, you got to practice how you want to play.
Yeah.
If you are not thinking about a hydration pack, you should be for the Dirty Kansas.
Yeah.
It's an absolute must. So go ahead and go shopping, get that hydration pack, begin to use it for your long gravel simulation rides. Food, go ahead and start eating the food now in your training that you're planning on eating on the day of the event, because you need to give your gut some time to get used to it and make sure that, hey, this is going to work for me.
Yeah.
Don't try anything brand new on race day. Same way with tires, wheels, bike, everything. But yeah, good luck, Patrick. I'm excited to see how you go.